In today's episode, we'll be reviewing the details for our full day's event. We'll also be talking about alterations for hulls and reminding you about errors. Hello tankers! Last Wednesday was April 1st, and of course, we just had to take a shot at an April Fool's joke. Yes, the new Juggernaut mode we talked about in the last episode of the vlog was just a joke. No, Juggernaut will not be controlled by two players at the same time. Still, it was fun to play with the idea, and some were even looking forward to it. But our full day's event isn't just about playing practical jokes. In fact, we've got some really cool stuff going on right now. The themed paint and decorations are just the tip of the iceberg. We also have special missions, double funds, coin boxes, and a special matchmaking DM mode in the Gubaha map with an increased gold drop rate. Plus, we've got discounts, shop today, garage tomorrow, and upgrades and speed-ups on Sunday. And finally, the cherry on the cake, a special extra value bundle including a battle pass, 3 containers, and 100 stars. So dive right into the game. After you finish watching the vlog, of course. Let's talk a bit about upcoming changes in the game. This time, it's not a new skin, paint, or turret. No, this is a more serious innovation. We're talking about alterations for hulls. So what are they? And more importantly, what will they do? First, some context. As you know, protective modules against Firebird and Freeze not only reduce the damage you receive from these turrets, but also reduce the temperature effects. When you have the respective module installed, your tank is harder to freeze or burn. We call these effects status effects, because they affect the… wait for it… status of your tank. Initially, these temperature effects were tied exclusively to these two turrets, but over time they migrated to other turrets, either through the application of alterations or through additional mechanics such as Vulcan's overheat. This led to the situation where it was necessary to use a freeze or Firebird protection module, even if those turrets weren't present in battle. So hull alterations will be geared at fixing that. Protection modules will be focused exclusively on reducing damage from turrets, while alterations for hulls will provide protection against status effects such as overheating, freezing, or the electromagnetic pulse shot from Gauss, which we released some time ago. Additionally, they will offer complete invulnerability from a certain status effect. Just like with turrets, it will only be possible to equip one alteration on your hull at any one time. This is necessary to preserve the role of status effects within the game. In addition to these protection alterations, we plan on adding a few more. For instance, we're guessing some of you will be interested in making your tank more parkouristic. Unlike turrets, the initial set of alterations will be the same for all hulls. However, you will need to purchase alterations for each hull separately. Of course, you will be able to simultaneously equip a turret alteration, a hull alteration, and 3 protective modules on your tank. So now you're wondering, when will these alterations appear in the game? Well, make sure you don't miss any upcoming episodes of the vlog. Now let's hear it. What kind of hull alterations would you like to see? Tell us in the comments section of this episode. Many of you thought our error spoiler was an April Fool's joke.
RS April.
Well now, we were completely serious, and in the next episode we'll talk about, and most importantly show you, a lot of interesting things about Eris, and about something else. You really don't want to miss it. Ever wanted to play football in Tanki and receive cool prizes? This is your chance. We're bringing back our special community event, Tanki Ball, but with some cool improvements. This time, you'll be playing in Stadium Rugby, in 5 vs 5 format. So what are you waiting for? You can register alone or with a team of your choice, and await further instructions. The link to the official topic is in the vlog's description. YouTube views have skyrocketed. How did our authors react to such an increase in demand? Let's find out. First, watch Jay as he entertains us with his best gold catches from our full day's event. Did he really catch the 50,000 crystal box, or was it just an April Fool's joke? Next, watch Mr. Railgun as he compares all of our full-day celebration events from 2016 all the way up to 2019. Let's see how this fun-packed event has evolved over the years. The Masters of the Sword Clan playoffs have kicked off, and 4 clans will face each other in the relegation battles. There are Knights Advanced, Penguins, GoPro, and Eternity. 2 seasons ago, Penguins were crowned MotS champions. Will they be able to snatch the title a second time? Or will we have a new MotS champion? You can support your favorite team and watch the hottest matches of the tournament on the Tanki online eSports channel. In the TOF Tandem tournament, the grand final will take place today. Tandem Glava Izam, aka leader and co-leader, are impatient to meet their opponents. In the upper finals, they clashed with Team Double-Faced, whose member Marikos 1111 snatched the coveted Acid Paint last year in TOF Trio. Glava Izam have given an excellent performance throughout the tournament, outwitting their opponents in every aspect. Yarik, one of the members of this duo, occupies the first line in the performance rating among all TO players. In his quest to become the best, he has now moved to eSports, where he is doing great in both clan and tandem battles. Will his team take first place among the pros? We'll see. Check the link in the description. Has all this talk about eSports piqued your interest? Never competed before? Then you should definitely participate in our Blitz tournaments. Create a team, train, and discover new challenges. 4 upcoming Blitz tournaments will be held on the familiar Kungur and Sandbox maps. Each of them will be in a different format. The first matches of Blitz number 7 in XP-BP format are already in progress, so hurry up. Additionally, light, medium, and hard are waiting for you. You can register for Blitz on the official eSports portal in the tournaments section. All the links are in the description. That's all for this episode, Tankers. Before we conclude, we want to let you know that due to the current lockdown, our next video blog may be delayed or be presented in a different format. But don't worry, we'll continue to bring you all the latest news on our social networks, and we'll do our best to keep showing up on time. Remember to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a thing. Bye! Last time, you had to guess how many push-ups you would be able to do if your grandfather were Chuck Norris. Of course, it was a trick question, because we all know Chuck Norris doesn't do push-ups. Instead, he pushes the planet down. So this time, the winners will be picked among all the respondents. Here they are, and here's the new question.